guys, it's Kristen, and today I'm going to be talking about Girlboss, the new Netflix show starring Britt Robertson. The show is loosely based on the origin story of Nasty Gal founder Sophia Amoruso. And watching the trailer, I really was excited for this show. I remember thinking, like, I really like the vibe and where everything is going. I'm just really not feeling Britt Robertson in this role. I think if this had been done a few years ago, before Jessica Jones, I think that Kristen would have been perfect in this role. Like, she would have killed it. So for me, that's what I kept thinking when I was watching the trailer, like, oh, I wish this was Kristen Ritter. She would have been so perfect because she has that kind of snark and that bite, but that comedy, that sarcasm, but like that dark comedy sarcasm. And I will admit, Britt Robertson, I haven't really liked many things that I've seen her in the past, but I was like, I'll give it a chance. Let's try it out. I'll see. Because, I thought the show in general looked interesting. The role of Sophia, she is trying to figure out where she should go in her life. Like, what should she be doing? What's her passion and her path? And it turns out it's fashion, specifically kind of repurposing and reselling vintage clothing. And she really jumpstarts a whole career selling clothes on eBay, and then, it turns into her starting her own website. The show, though, was such a slow start. It takes 3 episodes in before Sophia even has the name of her company. I really think that this show would have been better off as a movie because there's not a whole lot going on, so a lot of it was kind of dragging out the story and trying to make up things where, like, it wasn't really that exciting. Also, for some reason, I don't know why, but something about Britt Robertson with brown hair and bangs, she looked like Ashley Rickards to me from Awkward, and so as the show kept going on, I just kept looking at her and being like, that's Ashley Rickards. Like, she's not playing Sophia Amoruso, she's playing Ashley Rickards. They literally look like twins. If you're doing a movie about Ashley Rickards' life, like, Britt Robertson could definitely do it. I don't know, they look identical. But yeah, I just thought, there was so much potential, and I like stories to do with, Hollywood or fashion and stuff like that. I think that that's really fun and entertaining, and I really think that we were missing a lot of that in this story. We were kind of just seeing more of, like, the ups and downs of Sophia's life, and it wasn't that exciting. Like I said, it just dragged a lot. There was 3 episodes in just to get the name of her company, that's kind of a lot of time. Things could have been sped up, I think, a lot more. She was also very selfish as a character, and not every character needs to be likable, but I think that there's something about the way an actor takes on a role that they can, even if you don't like the character, you kind of love to hate them. Kind of like, Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter. You find redeeming qualities in them even though they're not great people. And I don't think that Britt Robertson really hit that. I think that this is the type of show that, because it was made on Netflix, and it's 30-minute episodes, I think it was 13 episodes in the season, it was very quick to get through. I think if this show was on television, it would have been canceled right away. But, because it's on Netflix, you put it all out at once, it gives people a chance to binge watch it. So yeah, I did sit and I watched it all in a day, and I will say it was entertaining enough that I kept going, and I guess I would, if there was a second season, I'd probably watch it, but that's, I feel like when I say that, it's because it's so easy to watch it. It's like, why not? It's not like I have to wait weeks and weeks. If it was, like, really terrible, like, I wouldn't watch it, but it's one of those shows where it's, like, not great, but you can get through it, and it's like, oh, you got a few hours, it's half-hour episodes, might as well check it out. Sometimes I feel like when you watch a Netflix show, it kind of makes you, if it wasn't on Netflix, you probably wouldn't watch it, but because it is, like, you kind of give it a little bit more of a chance. And, this is not to say with every show that you can binge watch. For instance, you guys saw my review of Beyond. I'll leave a link if you haven't seen it yet, but that was one that's on Freeform that you could binge watch, and there was only 8 episodes, and I got 4 in, and I was like, this is terrible, I can't watch anymore. So, that's not always the case, but, for a half-hour show like this that, it's kind of like light, fluffy, like whatever, it's one of those ones, like, I was cleaning my room, and I just had it on and was watching it. It's not going to be breaking waves like 13 Reasons Why or Stranger Things, but I sat and I watched it, so I guess, what is it, the joke's on me? I would love to know what you guys thought about Girlboss. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you just binge watch it because it was really quick and easy? Because that's kind of what I did. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and click that subscribe button because I come out with new videos every week. See ya!